Don't waste your life. In the next 10 minutes, I'll tell you what I learned in the last 40 years of my life. The last 40 years of my life have been a brilliant journey. There have been ups and downs. There have been good experiences and bad experiences. I will share some important things which I feel now that if I had known these earlier, then life would have been much easier for me and I would have been able to move much faster and grow much faster. So please make a note of these things, which will be very helpful for you in the long run. The first point that I want to discuss is that health is our real wealth. We all want money. We all want to focus on our career. Money is important, and so is career also. But in the process of making a career or in the process of earning money, we should not compromise on our health. What will happen that if we earn a lot of money till the age of 50 and 60, and after retirement, if we are falling sick and we get into such a disease that all of what we have earned in so many years is lost, all our savings are lost, then what is the purpose of this money? So please take care of your health. Do regular exercises, go for walks, go to the gym, maintain a healthy diet. Do not compromise on your health, because if you compromise in your health now, then later on you have to pay the price. So start now, maintain a healthy lifestyle, earn money, make a career, but at the same time, make sure that your health is up to the mark, so that later on, after retirement or after a certain age, this health hazard or these health problems do not take away all your money that you have saved till this time. The second point is learn from your failures or your mistakes. Mistakes or failures are a part of learning. Whenever a little child makes a mistake, we mostly give them a punishment. We also make a lot of mistakes in our business or in our day-to-day life. What we should do is that when we make a mistake, we should understand why this mistake was done, and we should try to learn from that mistake and ensure that it is not repeated later. Even very big and prominent people have made mistakes in the early stages of their life or in their career. And what they say is that they had learned a lot from that mistake and had implemented the learnings in their future endeavors, because of which they are successful now. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. Try to learn from it and implement the learnings in your business or your career or day-to-day lives. The next point that we want to discuss is that don't run after money, run after knowledge. Money, when it comes, there is a limit. But when you earn money through knowledge, then money will come abundantly. Today is a knowledge economy. So if you have a particular skill or a talent and earn money using that knowledge or the talent, then there is no end to earning money. So try to understand that earning is in learning today. The next point that we want to talk about is what people will say about me. So in Hindi we have a saying that कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. So if tomorrow I go and tell people that I am going to start a new business or I am going to start a shop, then people might laugh at me and think that this guy, how can he start a new business? Or if tomorrow you go and tell people that I want to become an IPS or I want to become an IAS, then people might make a fool of you. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what your inner self tells you. And you have to believe that tomorrow you'll go and show the world that you have achieved what you thought about so many years back. There's also a set of people who are your well-wishers and who think good about you. So you should follow these people and listen to them, because these well-wishers and their thoughts would encourage you to achieve your dreams. So don't listen to everybody. Don't listen to all the people or what the world thinks about you, or what the world says when you say that I want to do this and I want to do this and I'll achieve this. So believe in yourself, believe in your well wishers, your family members. They are your real supporters. The fifth point that we want to talk about is that we try to find happiness in commodity. We feel happy when we buy an expensive iPhone. We feel happy when we go for a foreign trip. But this happiness is temporary. After some time, we feel that we might go for another iPhone, or we might buy a new car because that will make us more happy. So these type of happiness which comes due to purchasing a commodity is temporary and not long term. So the real happiness is internal happiness. Think that if you have helped an old lady in crossing the road, that would make you happy. If you gave food to the poor and needy, that would make you happy. And that type of happiness or satisfaction is long term. And that is actually real happiness. So don't try to find happiness in commodities. Real happiness is internal and can be achieved mostly by helping others. The next point that we want to talk about is value your near and dear ones. Our brothers, our sisters, our parents, our friends, our relatives. These are the blessings of our life. They are our real well wishers. Sometimes, in the pressure of our work and in the pressure of our achievements, we tend to ignore them, we disregard them. But remember, they are your real well wishers. In times of need, they will be the first people to stand by you. So don't disregard your near and dear ones. Please value your near and dear ones. They are the first priority of your life. The next thing that I want to talk about is that don't try to control everything in your life. There are some things that cannot be controlled. We try to control a lot of things, and later on, we repent that we should not have done that. If we try to give instructions to our employees over and over again, the employees might get rebellious and irritated, and some of them might also leave the organization. And later on, we repent about it. Similarly, we cannot control our children. When they grow old, they might get irritated and rebellious also. So, we should understand we are not in a position to control everything that happens around us. Some things should be accepted by us as they are. The next point that we want to discuss is that we cannot make everyone happy. Some people, no matter how hard you work for them, no matter how hard you try to help them, they will never thank you. They will never appreciate what you have done for them. So don't try to make everyone happy. You would not be able to do that also. Try to work on yourself. Try to see that your achievements are completed. Try to see that you are healthy. Try to see that you are able to achieve whatever you had decided in your life. Don't try to make others happy. Try to help only as much as possible. Don't go all out of the way to help them, because it is quite possible that they will not appreciate, and you might get demotivated because of that. So don't try to make everyone happy. This is one thing that you need to remember. The next point that we want to talk about is invest on yourself. Invest in enhancing your knowledge and your skills. Instead of investing in some commodity, invest in enhancing your talent, your knowledge, your skills, because the returns of investing in yourself are much higher than investing in some commodity. Focus on enhancing your physical and mental health and upskill yourself. So, the last tip that I want to give you, friends, which I've learned in the last 40 years of my life is that time is money. Time is very valuable. So don't waste time. Every minute, every second of your life is important. 1 year, 20 years pass like this. You might be in your 20s or 30s right now, and you might think that you have a lot of time, but you'll see time flies so fast that you might be in your 50s or 60s, and you might not have been able to achieve that much which you thought you would when you were at your 20s or 30s. So time is very important. Value time. So if you value time, then you will see that you'll be able to progress in life much faster, and you'll be able to earn a lot of money. So time is money. So value your time, and you will see that you'll grow like anything. So friends, today in this video, we have learned these 10 things. I hope you like these 10 things that I shared, which I had learned in the last 40 years of my life. Do mention in the comments which of these 10 points you like the most and how would you implement it in your life. Thank you so much.